and welcome. I am grateful to be here. I've just been feeling the call to want to move my body and was just finding reasons to not. And I said, if I have to make a video of this and share it, then I'll move. And so making my movement priority because I want to show you. I want to move with you, because if you give your body the movement and attention that it needs by getting basic rest, not basic, but the 8 hours of rest a night and water, hydration, and movement, your body will do 400 other thousand things that are really, really great for you. Like stay vital. Breath is another thing. And stay tuned in and keep your energy magnetic and amplified. So just wanting to come into a place here with our legs in easy pose, hands on the knees, and let's just find a little flexion and extension of the spine. Inhaling in the extension, exhaling. So it might feel even like cat-cow. And really pull that navel to the spine, really scoop back, round back. And I'm also doing this with a bit of a full belly. And that's the other reason why I was like, well, my belly's full. I don't want to move. And then I thought, oh, maybe that would feel really good, actually. So finding little hip circles here. We know rotation and movement of the spine is really great for the digestion. So whatever I ate, or the amount that I ate, got a little stuck, and then reverse that direction. So whenever you're having any digestive issues, movement is super beneficial. And if you can stomach it, some magnesium, if you're like feeling where you can at least get that down. Let's do a little side bend stretch here, lifting up with that arm and then over, and then we can twist and rotating the spine. Inhale, bring it on up, that's my left, reaching all the way up, almost like someone's pulling your hand here, side bend over, and then rotate into here. Inhale, bring it back on up. Interlace the hands in front of the chest. Press it out, shrug the shoulders round. Let the shoulders come all the way up to the ears. I might be crushing my microphone. And bring the hands back behind you. I'm going to adjust going horizontal on my mat, or maybe now I'm vertical, but I'm lined up and just lift up here. Stretch out the front of the body here. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Drop your bum down. Straighten your legs. Lift up out of the waist here. Flat back, lean forward, walk your hips back, and then you can relax over. Breathing into the spine, wiggling out the ankles or the knees. Point and flex at your ankles. Little ankle circles here. I didn't grab any props because the object was just to get moving. My right knee's coming down, my right hand's back on the ground, left leg straight, and then pressing on up. Press to the ground, lift, so you're getting a nice stretch through the hip flexor, through that superficial front line. Reach all the way past your fingertips. Press through the hips, so you may be even wrapping your glutes slightly. Inhale, bring it down. And then I will forward fold towards that straight leg. And inhale, bring it on up. Press it down, lift up. Stretch to that front line. Bring it on down. Yeah, so this already feels good in my belly. And lift. And down. So, having the full belly doesn't need to be the excuse as to why you're not moving. It should actually, or not should, I don't want to should on anybody, but allow it to be your cue to move, because it's not comfortable sitting in that discomfort when you feel it in your stomach, or you feel bloated, or you feel constipated, or that you have gas. So now that it's moving, I feel like it's gas. So that's great because it's moving now. We're on this side, and the left knee's bent, the right leg straight. We're gonna lift up, press up, stretching that whole front line of the body. Bring it on down. Exhale and lift it up. Press your hips forward. Stretch through the hip flexors, the obliques, that side body. And bring it on down. Forward fold. Flexing through the foot. Stretch out the back. And back on up. We'll press yourself up again. Press the glutes, the hips, stretch to the front. Inhale, bring it on down. Great. And then open those legs up a little wider and just kind of rock forward and back here. Just kind of rocking and rolling, and I feel things moving. Yay. Yay, digestion. We love it. What also might feel good. Oh, here's a prop. Spotted a prop. You come over. There's usually a prop somewhere, not too far away. Lift the hips up. You can have a ball or a foam roller. You could even have a block if you can make it feel okay. And then little rock here. And go on side to side. Little massage in the lumbar can also get the digestion going. You might not think about it as being part of digestion, but it does help to move the back of the body. You get the organs moving through. Okay, floating the one knee up and the other, and just finding little bicycles here. This might not feel super comfortable for everyone, so if it doesn't for you, just find bicycles flat on your back. Again, it can just be gentle. You can let the knees come into the chest, kind of squeezing them there. Little rock from side to side there. And just breathe into that fullness. And again, breathe in. And out. And you can lower your legs down and just place your hands on your belly, maybe wherever you're feeling a little discomfort. And just say thank you for metabolizing the food, the gases, the nutrients as fuel to energize, to relax me, to move me, to facilitate rest and digestion in my body so that my body may work at its optimal speed, my optimal function. May this food be blessed to all the hands that touched it as it entered my body. May this body be a clean vessel, clean, clear, remove and eliminate anything and everything that my body cannot use as fuel, as energy, can produce into strength and functionality. Just say thank you for this body, for being so divine and so perfect, and that you're doing this out of love, not out of punishment. Such a good body. Maybe you start rubbing your hands on your belly if that helps, kind of start to move things around. I'm kind of going in a counterclockwise motion, seeing if we can kind of activate the ascending and descending colon. There we go. I feel it moving. Yay. And then I'm getting even a little under the ribs here. And, you know, hopefully you're in an area where if you have to, you can release your gas if that's what it is for you. Yeah, that feels good. Great. Leave the left leg down, pull the right leg in. Just giving your stretch there. Really anchor through that left side and then twist the left to the right. Reaching out through that right arm or cactusing it. Pull it back to center. You can send it outward if you want. Bring it back in. Left knee into the chest. Again, if you don't have the roller, you're doing this flat on your back or up on a pillow, a block, a ball. I'm just finding ankle circles. Squeeze it in, squeeze it in, squeeze it in. And twist. Really try to find those deep breaths, even if it's a little uncomfortable. And gently bring it back to center. Extend it out and bend. Extend and bend. And you can hug the knees in. Point and flex the feet. And then you can drop your feet, bend your knees, lift your hips, move your prop out of the way, and just lower flat on down. And I always just love the way that feels. Once you reconnect to the floor, you get this nice neutral feeling in your pelvis. Beautiful. I'm going to go into a little abdominal here. If it really is uncomfortable for you, then you can skip it. But I do think if you're able to find some flexion, it can be good. Interlace the hands behind the head and exhale. As long as you don't have any contraindications like a diastasis recti or a hernia or scoliosis. Inhale, lower, exhale. So this feels really good in my body for where I'm feeling uncomfortable. I can feel it, but it feels like I'm moving it. Good. And hold it up with a little pulse here. I'm gonna go a little cross. Right to left, left to right. Why? Because it feels good. Feels like we're moving something. And relax. Great job. Roll on over to one side. Press yourself up. Let's come up to all fours. Cat cows here. Inhale. Send the tailbone back. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And just check in with your thoughts. Make sure you're saying nice things. Little circular motion, just kind of moving the hips around, moving the ribs around. Take the right arm, reach it all the way up. Exhale, come on down to the right shoulder. Finding that twist there. Breathe into that right shoulder. Left arm can come up. Twist it open. See if you want to sit your hips back a little further. Reach that left arm up. Little wrist circles here. Little shoulder circles. Bring that hand back down. Press it down. Continue the flow as you reach that right arm all the way up. Exhale, bring it on down. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And exhale, thread the needle. Come down left shoulder, left ear. Right arm reaches up. Breathe in. And out. And in. And out. See if you want to bind it. It's not the most easiest today. It's not the most comfortable. It's just moving any of that sludge around. Moving it through the body. Press down with the right hand. Press yourself up. Continue the flow as you reach that left arm all the way up. Exhale, bring that hand down. Cat cows, just to find that neutral. Exhale, down dog. Press on up. Reach the heels to the floor. Hips up towards the sky. Pedal the feet out. Pull the navel to the spine. Shift into high plank. Drop your hips. You can press up into up dog. You can curl your toes over. And just stretching the front of that body here. And then exhale. Press it on back. Barely holding on here. There we go. Child's pose. Reach it. And I think that was perfect. Little movement. Felt really good. Should we do a little breath? Not sure. There's a little burp. That's good. Good. See? It's working. I've been tooting too. You didn't even know it. Silent. And not super smelly either. Sometimes they're really smelly. You can ask many of my friends. They will know, and they will be able to tell you that they are very stinky. but these ones are not. And they say that when you're not stinking, I was kind of been doing a little detox supplement, so maybe that's helping. Also like a coffee enema from time to time. Ooh. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Maybe that's what I'll do tonight. Coffee enema. Ooh. Might not be everyone's cup of tea, but if you feel like you need to expel and you're not expelling, coffee enema is a great way to do that. Nice at home, in the comfort of your own home. And you can also go get a colonic, which is also great. Also really, really, really great. So I'm definitely feeling a call for those types of things, some deep cleansing. And I tend to feel that way when I allow myself to buy a jar of peanut butter. I love it. It's so tasty. I eat it very quickly in a few days or less. And then I'm like, ugh, I don't feel good. So I feel sticky. I feel sluggish. So that's notes, right? These are things we need to take notes of. This is our body, and we know our mind is very much attracted to peanut butter, and I think having a little peanut butter here and there is great if you're going to do like an acai bowl or an apple. But if you're feeling stressed and anxious and you know that, you know what foods are a bit of your kryptonite, where you're not very good with your boundaries around them, mine being peanut butter, I bought the jar and I just really have a hard time saying no to peanut butter. And then I feel yucky afterwards. So it's not even like a guilty pleasure because it doesn't always feel good afterwards if I've overdone it. So that circles back to overeating. And that's why I created my Becoming Weightless program, is for people that need a little bit of structure around their food, structure and flexibility, so that you can let go of those guilt cycles that aren't serving you and that are actually making that a bigger issue than what it is. It's creating an incongruency in your way of being, because you say yes in the moment, then you overindulge and you guilt yourself about it, or you just have it, and you don't even have to overindulge. You just allow yourself to have it. You say, okay, I'm going to eat this ice cream cone right now, and then you feel bad about it later. You get guilty about it later, or you say you're going to do this one thing, and then you make whatever decision you're making. If you're incongruent with it, if you're not in alignment with it, you're then giving yourself a little bit of guilt, and you're unconsciously untrusting yourself. You don't trust yourself because you do that to yourself. You give your word to something and then you go back on it. So in my program, CC360, we have agreements that we keep with ourselves, and those agreements are law. And that is why I'm so looking forward to starting and creating this program with a group, because we're going to do that together and we're going to hold each other accountable for it. And I can't think of a better way to do that than in community and making it a conversation, and where we are not integral. It's like we want to be, and we can be with like a best friend, with a good friend. Our loyalty lies within them. Our relationship is solid, but it's not with ourselves. And so this CC360 is excavating to that idea that we are losing trust in ourselves because we are not integral, and then we are losing trust in ourselves, and we are subconsciously betraying ourselves because we feel we're not worthy enough. And so this is to regain your worthiness and solidify your trust within yourself, knowing that when you say you're going to do something, you are going to do it, and you are going to follow through 110% to the ninth degree, all the way. You know, you're gonna be there and show up because you're showing up for yourselves, but you're also showing up for others. And your success equals their success, and vice versa. And when you're caring about your body, you're feeling better in your body, you're making better choices all around, because you're taking action to step into what it is that the person you want to be. And you have this community around you, the LIT Clique, to inspire and uplift you when you're not quite able to do that for yourself. So if you are having difficulties keeping to your word to yourself, and you are having digestion issues, and you're having emotional and mental health issues, CC360 can really help organize, excavate, and recalibrate you so that you can be truly living your pristine blueprint. Just loving yourself, trusting yourself, and being comfortable in your own skin. Ciao for now. Thank you so much for joining me on this little, just gentle, flowy movement to release digestion, or to allow the digestion release your gas, or the bowel movement or the burp that needs to come out. So always happy to have a conversation that's slightly TMI any day. Okay, so if you're interested, there'll be details below. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, hit me up. Let me know what's going on with you. Let me know what you're interested in. And again, I want to build a community. You can find a link and get in the Facebook group. And I really want to open this up for continuous dialogue. So let's go, friends.